Hello, guys. Wow. Yeah, you're welcome to this webinar. And in today's webinar, I just want to talk about um, review some coins and see what is really going on in the market. Haven't seen some little, know, recovery of the market. Excuse me. So I believe you can see my screen. All right. So let's look at this. Let's look at what is going on in the market. And see how we can take advantage of the market instead of the market taking advantage of us. For you to make money in trading in cryptocurrency, um, it's either you are trading or you are investing. You know, but trading or investing, for it to be of maximum profit requires knowledge. You need to develop yourself and study to learn some techniques on how to take advantage of the market, on how to know when to invest, when to sell out, when to trade. In trading, you must learn how to buy low and sell high. Now, this is a chart of the Bitcoin. You can see that Bitcoin has been following this pattern for some time now, since June. It has been on this channel since June upward, and it broke out from here. We are expecting a Bitcoin correction here, but it could not hold. And because of the fork news, it went up, but there's a little retracement. Let's look at the small uh, candles. Okay, the small time frames. So looking at this now, I predicted on the trading video that time. I think this is my prediction. Yes, yeah, just a rough one. That's when it was in this channel. That is going up, but it's coming down. Let's look at how far the thing has gone. Yeah, I think you see it follows the same pattern. It will still come down. It will still come down. We're expecting it to bounce here, to bounce back here. So, but for now, I think Bitcoin is still correct and it's still coming down. So that is it. So if you're, I think this is not the best time to buy Bitcoin. It's not the best time to buy it. So you can hold on until you see what the market is forming. Always trade with patterns. In trading, you must learn how to trade with patterns. And let that pattern be your guide. Don't just buy into the market anytime. No. Trade with patterns. Let the patterns be your guide. So anytime you see a pattern that you recognize forms, then you can now, jump to the market. There are three great processes that makes you money every time in trading, irrespective of the market you are trading. You see, the first thing is our ability to analyze the charts. For instance, looking at a chart like this, it can be a bloody hell to you if you don't understand what is really going on with the charts. But ability to analyze the chart gives you an edge, for you to understand where the chart is coming from and where it's going. And secondly, ability to create a strategy, that is recognizing a pattern, knowing when to buy in and when not to, stuff like that. So that is all about trading. And the third part is understanding the risk management, because one thing is to see, another thing is to execute. Most times you can think, oh, I thought maybe, okay, look at this thing now. The other time I said, okay, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. Look at what, and from here now, since I said it now went up. Some guys might buy here, say, hey, it's going up again, and you can see what happened, and they're already losing money. So always learn how to recognize your pattern. Once you recognize the kind of pattern you are trading, then you'll be able to take advantage of the market. Let's look at other coins. Okay, this is Ethereum. Let's look at the higher picture. Okay, you can see now. People were like giving Ethereum a bad news that Ethereum had a bad news. I always tell everybody that trade what you see, not what you hear. All these news, some of them are rumors. They are not real. Some can be real, but who knows? Always trade what you see. Now, looking at Ethereum, I believe it's to go up a little, at least touching 400 before retracing back. So let's watch and see what the market is telling us. Always look at the higher time frame, to know where the market is going. But if you look at the lower time frame here, let's look at 1 hour. Okay, I think it will trace back here on the 1 hour stuff, and that tells you where else is going from here. So if you are kind of a day trade and all that, I think by now you should be taking some profits, and you buy back low and all that. Okay, let's look at the OMG, one of my favorite coin. Wow. Okay, look at OMG. Yes, on a 1 hour candle, it's going to retrace back a little, but it's going up. Yeah, it's going up. It just broke off from this channel, and that's a very good. We have been waiting for it to break off from this channel, you know. And OMG is very bullish now, but it's retracing. So it depends. Like I so much like this coin, and yeah, I'm long with this coin, kind of. So yeah, so it's going up. I think it has broken off from this, you know, this downward trend has been here for a long time, for some time now, since September. Yeah, since September, it has been on this downtrend, but now it has broken off. So we expect it to go up, but no price goes up in a straight line. So the always moves in waves. That's one thing you should understand, that price moves in waves. It goes up, it comes down. It goes up, it comes down. That with that in your mind, that tells you that anytime you see two green candles going up and people are shouting, hey, this is going to the moon, don't ever buy, don't ever chase price, don't ever buy at the top, because anything that goes up comes down. So always wait for that retracement. Always wait for that retracement for you to buy in. So OMG, I think is still going up. Yeah, still going up. So let's wait and see what happens in the next 1 week or so. Let's look at this iron, the metal iron. Metal. Okay. Okay. I think, yeah, they are all kind of consolidating here, about to break out. You're consolidating about to break out. Now looking at, okay, I think this one goes at it here on a 1 day candle. All right, so you can see, um, they were expecting it to to move from here, but it could not. It went down. I think that was as a result of this news, this hard fork news of Bitcoin. Okay, all right. So it's still on. If you like this coin very well, I think this is the best time for you to accumulate it, because from this bounce, it must definitely go up. Let's look at lower time frame. Wow. Okay, it's still low. It's still very low. So I believe this coin will fly. Let's look at the ADX. I'm just looking at a few coins today. A few coins that I okay. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. The ADS is up, is going to go, it's going to go up again. I like this coin, and it has a very good fundamentals, very very strong fundamentals. You know, it's going to go up again very soon. It has been following this pattern. You can see it goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down. This is another leg, so it's about. You can see. Let's watch this 4 candle, 4 hour. Okay, you can see it has broken off. Has broken off this. So yeah, it's going up. It's going up. Most of this coin now are at this stage. And let's look at this. The new, wow, new of all men. Look at the 1 day candle, you can see. Let's watch and see what's going on here. You can see that new just, you can see new just broke up from this. So what do we expect? It's going up. It's going up. It's gonna touch this. I think it's going up. Yeah, it's going up. At least we expect, if not for anything, 1x. That is doubling your money. You know, NIO is a very strong, you know, coin and all that. So if you're not in, I think this is the best time for you to join NIO now, because you can see there's a sign of life here. There's a sign of life. You can see it's just consolidating here. Because in correcting for this move, but it's going up. It's going up. You know, it doesn't really matter your, you know, your background. All matters is, what matters is ability to interpret your charting. You know, I see a lot of guys having so many indicators, so many trend lines, so many. A trend line doesn't determine where a coin, when a market is going. Or what determines where the market is going is the pattern. Is the pattern. The structure starts with an impulse. For instance, you see an impulse movement, it forms a structure. You see an impulse movement, it forms a structure. So always understand that the trend line is insignificant to the pattern. So the pattern is the most important thing. So that's why ability to identify a pattern tells you, yes, the bulls are taking over or the bears are taking over. So that is by the pattern. It's only by the pattern you can tell who is dominating who. So looking at the Stratis here, you can see Stratis has been on a downward movement for so long, but even their, I think here, look at what happened on this. I think, yeah, that was on October. Here, when they were announcing their master node, they're about to be launched, people were like pinching the coin here. Hey man, hey man. But you see, the fundamental news could not hold it. It still retraced back. But I believe now that Stratis will go up. Yes, from all indications, you can see from all angles, Stratis will move. You can see the price has been on the lower side, the volume thereabouts. So Stratis is, and it's a very, very strong, excuse me, one of the strongest coins so far. So if you are not in, this is the right time for you to join Stratis, because you can see it started from here and went parabolic here, and it's still there testing this stage. So now is a good time for you to accumulate. You can see from here, you just form another pattern. Just from another pattern here. This is on a 1 day candle and it's broken up. So it's going up. It's going up. All right, guys, I just want to talk about some few of these coins that I'm so much in tune with. In our subsequent webinars, we'll be talking more of different coins and you know, how we can be taking advantage of them and all that. So if you really want to understand the psychology behind the market and how to take make the best out of the market, kindly subscribe to our channel because we'll be doing some free webinars every week to update you guys on what is going on in the market. So, which other coin should we look at before we call it today? I just want to like spend some few minutes here. I want to prolong it. Yes, I like pay. Good. Pay. The next pay. All right. Look at this coin. You can see he has already tested the low button. So where SUN is going to go now? Upward. Drawing a trend line tells you can see should have broke up from here, but you can see it's consolidating. It's consolidating. It's consolidating. So yeah. Yeah, base is moving up. Base is moving up. So you see, most of these coins are following the same pattern. Most of them are in the same stage, just like the psychology behind the market. I believe you guys understand this psychology behind the market. The psychology of the market is when the market is at a low stage like this, some are not believing in the coin, some are in disbelief, and only few will like see potential in them. But when it starts moving up, you start seeing it. So it is the whales always accumulate at this stage and sells when people start pitching it, and they are the one that start pitching it to you. So guys, if you believe in any of this coin, which I think they are all good with great potentials, this is the right time to buy in for a ride. So once again, I want to thank you for your time. Short time now we spend. So subsequent time we'll be having a lot of webinars that will help us to grow in our trading career. So thank you so much. God bless you.